Okay.
All right, so you guys can see we are on my back deck. Woo! We have been working very hard of getting the deck done. That was part of mine and Shane's project, and so we had to get stuff done so they could put the beams in. Hi, Adam. So you can see that these are temporarily holding up our porch. Temporarily. And then, so we have 8x8 beams coming. So we had to finish the deck part so that way they could set the beams on the deck. So Shane was very crafty in his carpentry work and did whole routering edges and routing.
It's like my job here on the farm to try and get the grammar to be right.
We're on a farm.
Say puree.
Puree. Puree. Puree. That's my word.
Puree.
Puree.
It's okay. So, yeah. So we're here.
Yeah. So if you watch our YouTube video of me baking mozzarella and yogurt, making mozzarella and yogurt, and talking about puree. Puree.
Hey, she's sitting.
I did not say puree. I said puree. Puree. Puree.
So, yeah, you've been working here on the finishing up the deck because big stuff is happening.
Yeah, so we got insulation is done, rough-in inspection is done, and drywall starts on Tuesday. So excited. And cabinetry.
And the inspection really worked. We were just talking, we came through the house just now, and it's really cool in the house.
It is really, really nice. They did a pretty amazing, they caulked every single seam. There is no anything coming in anywhere. If a bug gets in, Shane said if a bug gets in, it's because the door was open.
Let me go check that real quick.
Okay. Joel's mowing grass, so she's just making sure he didn't run over something. But yeah, so they have done a really, really great job with insulating and getting it all tight fit. Yes, you are right. At least you're not on your phone at work. Thank you very much. But yeah, so things are moving right along. So we are very close to our turn. Cabinetries get installed the 24th. We put that off a week. It was supposed to be this week.
I don't think a week was bad though, considering.
No,
yeah, it was really good.
So it was supposed to be this week, but we put it off till next week just to give the drywall people time to make sure they get all their layers of mud on and all that kind of stuff and everything dries. And then, it's our turn of painting and flooring and yada, yada, yada.
You've already been working some on that. You painted the cabinets.
Yeah. I'll put pictures on there. I did the kids' vanity, $100 vanity. Redid it. Looks like $1,000 vanity.
Looks good.
Bargain shopping. And then all the rest of our other vanities got delivered, and we picked up one. And we picked out stain this weekend. I was playing with stain.
That was fun.
I bought a lot of stain and tried a lot of stain. But I think we finally came up with our colors. And walnut is our color. We like walnut. Yeah. What'd you do this week?
I got lost.
Where you been this week?
I got lost. I left Tara here on purpose to do all the work.
I love this family, I'm just saying. I love how God put us together, because let me tell you, being a farmer by yourself, no thanks.
Do not take vacation and leave your partner behind with all the work, because you just don't vacation. You don't rest.
No.
I couldn't rest. Yeah. I couldn't. My brain would not let me.
So, especially with it's 10 o'clock at night. I'm in my pajamas. I'm in bed. Totally in bed in my pajamas. She calls me and she's like, Tara, Emily, which is our next door neighbor, says the donkeys are in her yard. Really? And all I was thinking was, it is pitch black outside. How the heck am I going to get two donkeys that, one, you can just now get near? There is no way I'm putting a halter on them. How am I going to get them back home?
No, they would have totally followed me.
Yeah. They don't follow me.
They like me.
It's because she feeds them.
Not all the time.
Yes, all the time. So yeah, so I get dressed and first I walk because I'm like, well, there's no sense in taking my four-wheeler because that means I have to walk all the way back to get my four-wheeler. So I walk up the road to Emily's in the dark to Emily's. The only light I have is the light on my phone. So I started getting them a little bit to follow me. Well, then they decided we have this little side road. They decided to take the little side road. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I walk home. I get my four-wheeler. I drive back. And there is a family of Mexicans that live at the end of the road. And 7 kids come piling. Well, first the car pulls in behind me. So apparently they got home from church or something like that. So all these kids pile out of this car and the donkeys are so excited. There's all these kids. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. I have no idea. I've never seen these donkeys act this way before. Apparently they really did come from a petting zoo because they really, really do love kids. Followed them right up to their front porch. And they're hanging out with them. These people are so excited. Well, the grandma was not excited. She could not speak English. She's out there. I knew she was yelling at them but I could tell by her tone. I have no idea what she was saying. And the kids are taking pictures, and they have this little baby, and they're putting the baby on the donkey and taking these pictures. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
And I'm in Virginia going, okay, she's out in the dark.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the call back that everything's okay. And the call isn't coming. And I knew from our other neighbor that she had gone up to the house where she was. And I'm going, okay, they're asleep, and she's going to show up with these donkeys, and there's going to be guns, and it's not going to be good.
We have really great neighbors on our road, by the way. Yeah. So they wanted to have fun with the kids. Finally got the donkeys separated or whatever. The kid, we were there for like 30, 45 minutes of these kids playing with these donkeys. Finally got them separated. I was able to get one donkey back to the house. And so as we're coming down the driveway, I'm like, how in the world am I going to I have to go back and find the other donkey. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to find this donkey.
They won't stay separated for
long. They don't stay separated. So I'm like telling this one as I'm, behind it with the four-wheeler, can you please call your brother? Call your brother so he can come because I really don't feel like coming back out to look for this donkey. No, he's in the yard eating grass. I was like, thank you, Jesus.
I don't know. I think they must have followed you when you went to church because they really like it where they're supposed to be. And when they've been out here before, they're it stresses them out. They're like, no, this isn't where we're supposed to be. I can't believe they went that far away.
Yeah.
It was just.
So they got out with the goats, which was fine. That happens a lot. And I got the goats in, but I had to take the kids to church. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll do that when I get back. Well, I totally forgot. Because they were gone.
She didn't have anything else on her plate yet.
Yeah, they were gone.
She's here by herself to do everything. They've been baling hay, and she's got to take the kids to church. She's got to close down the barn at night and milk everything. And
yeah, literally that time frame of the kids, I drop the kids off, I run back, which I did prepare myself this time. I kind of got a little bit of stuff done before I took the kids to church. Take them to church, come back, do everything. I have literally just enough time to get back, get everything clean, and go and get them. Like that time frame, it's just an hour or so, and it takes literally that long to do the barn. So yeah, and then I had to play with the donkeys. So it was like close to midnight when I get back in bed. And of course, I'm completely wired by then. I'm like, there is no way I'm going to sleep now. But it was quite comical. I laughed a lot. I was like, God, you have a great sense of humor. Thank you so much for creating these animals.
They're beautiful babies. Yeah. Yeah. I tried to play with them yesterday. I think they know I've been gone. They're like, you left us. Yeah, I went to Virginia for vacation. That didn't work. It's okay. I enjoyed being with my mom. That part was awesome. Getting up in the morning and drinking coffee with my mom. That was great.
Her vacation went to a place that's just like ours. She literally just did the same thing without farm.
Yeah, I just didn't get up and milk my cow.
Yeah.
And that's not really work anyway. So, and then we managed to get really, really lost in the woods.
She didn't get eaten by a bear, so I was.
Okay. Yeah, there was not. I wasn't afraid till after I wasn't lost anymore.
So you had to think through all of it. And be like, that was not a good situation with 5 kids
afterwards.
And your mom.
Yeah, thank goodness my mom is still alive. I got up at like 2:30 in the morning, and I felt how awful my body felt, and I thought, oh
You
Lord,
walked like what,
my
8
mom.
miles?
Yeah, we
Was it
walked
8
at least 8 miles in the woods, and then we had to walk to civilization. So I had to check on Mom in the middle of the night, make sure she was still breathing. I really thought I might have killed her.
I always like watch these reports where people get lost like in the woods and stuff like that, especially out in Tahoe when we'd go out there skiing. And I'd be like, how in the world do you get lost in the woods? But
We were even following the little...
the Black Diamond. They were following the Black Diamond.
Yeah, and the whole time we're just on an adventure. It's going to be great. We were singing songs. It was awesome. And once I did finally have phone signal, I went ahead and I was just going to be cute. And I posted 1 or 2 things on Facebook. But then my thoughts were, if anything does happen, they have a starting point to come and find us.
You have like that thing on your phone, right? That...
Yeah. We didn't have signal until we were out. Yeah. Things don't help in the woods if you have no signal. So.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah. So we came back here.
Interesting.
Shane and Tara did all the hard work while we were gone. So the barn is full of hay.
It smells so good in
Full
there. Oh my gosh, it smells so good.
I didn't read bad books about hay fires while I was out of town at all. But we have lots of hay, and they did such a great job, and I hate that I missed that.
It was fun. It was a lot of work, but it was fun. I finally hit one day to where I was like, okay, my body really needs to rest. Like, really don't think I can do anymore.
And she's not very good at stopping anyway. Mm-hmm. So, and so then we got back. Matt's gone now for a week, but when he comes back, we sign everything for our construction loan. Yay.
Round 2. It's so crazy. Like, ours gets done to the point that they're done, other than doing some grading, but they will be officially done with what they needed to do on ours. And at the exact same time, they get to start there. So
it's the same contractor.
Yeah, God's timing
Hi,
is
Carrie, I love you.
Perfect.
Yes, it's going to be really good. So, Shane killed a snake. Oh, we shouldn't say that online. People will be mad.
Oh, it was a copperhead. It was weird because I barely see, like, I was on the tractor mowing, actually, right down over there. And I just seen this little thing move. And I stopped and I was like, what was that? And I look and I seen it. It's curling up in itself. And you could barely see it. But I've never seen that pattern before or whatever. And so I called Shane over there and he couldn't see it at all. Like, it was so hidden. So he went and got his gun and came back. And I was like, it's still there. It's just still curled up. And I was like, it's in this vicinity. I was like, do you see that little tiny thing right there that looks like a little piece of bark kind of thing in there? And I don't know if he really even seen it, but he just
blew it away.
He shot. That thing was so cool, though, I will say. She normally shoots snakes and stuff. I've never been around her when she shot the thing. It just went and blew that thing up, and the tail went over here, and that's when we seen that. He said that it was a copperhead. I need to shoot
with Shane's gun, apparently, because that's not what happens when I shoot him.
Oh, no. Totally, I don't know where the head and all that stuff. We literally seen, like, the tail end of that big, but that was, yeah. So I'm like, make sure he's like, I still have another bullet. Should I shoot it? I'm like, no, because we're not done out here, and there might be another one. So,
yeah, because she'd already ran over one with the tractor.
Oh, yes.
Mowing up there.
By the way, so Billy and Reagan were here the same weekend, last weekend, for vacation, helping us bale, and so they were picking up bales out of one field. So the field that I did run over that snake.
Oh,
and so it had this like big blown up thing in the middle of it, right? And so I was like, oh, it ate something. So they're picking up bales, and it reeked so bad. So it must have been whatever it had eaten, which these mice are huge out here. So must have been one of the mice. And the snake died, and of course, what's in it smells even worse. Yeah. So
I kind of thought that it had to have died, but
yeah. I didn't think
it went flying up in the air.
Oh, I didn't think I ran it over because it was like slithering off, but.
Well, that mower, I mean, it's like right at the ground. It doesn't leave much.
It's like just an inch, 2 inches off the ground.
It's not 2 inches. It's less than that. It's way down there. Like,
Yeah. Especially after like grass was like, oh my gosh, to our waist.
yeah, it's insane.
That's
Well,
how high
and
that
if you've
grass
seen
was.
the grass over in the first field, that some of it's taller than me.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
It's our next play field.
Gonna
We
play.
have to know where to put the hay though. We have to
figure
build
it out.
a barn.
We can
That's
do
our
this.
next
What?
thing.
Hi, Don. I love you. Okay, what else? We're gonna build our house. You're building your house. Animal. Oh, so we will. I'm gonna probably come live multiple times next Sunday.
Yes,
and
big
we will
deal
be videotaping
Sunday.
separately to make another video. So you'll get bits and pieces of it next Sunday. Though we are going to.
We're doing AGS, which is American Goat Society. We are doing a classification, which is an appraisal. So we are getting our herd appraised. And we have pretty much 3 other farms that are going to come here as well. So we are going to have a lot of goats here. A lot of goats here.
I think that'll be awesome.
Yeah, so we're going to have each family will have their own stall, the does, and we're going to put all the bucks in one stall and stuff. But it's going to be like an all-day thing. So we have a appraiser that comes from that organization and appraises our herd and our goats, and we can get certain classification on some of our goats. So big deal, very, very exciting. Just another step to, our quality of what we have and what we're trying to do with our animals. So we're excited, very excited.
And I hope the weather's not too hot, but not raining.
Well, no, Shane said next Saturday, like the low is supposed to be 48 degrees. Really? Freezing my tail off.
It's gonna be awesome. Put clothes on.
Lots of clothes. I went into storage yesterday and got out all the winter clothes. Shane's like, I'm glad you went and got all those clothes out. He's like, because you're going to need them next weekend.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I love cool weather.
Yeah. It actually this morning was really nice. It kind of felt like fall a little bit.
It smelled good this morning. There was
It was really, really nice this morning. Really nice. But yeah, so that's a big deal.
Hi, Kim.
Melanie's got a busy week.
I am insane.
Really busy week. And yeah, we have to tattoo some of our goats for that classification. And
We'll show you a little bit of that too. Just no bad talking.
be trying to tattoo adult goats. That's going to go over real well. It's easy to do the babies because you stick them in this little box and you
And it is.
hold their little head.
Box.
You got this big old goat,
It's all
and
right.
you're kind of like turning its head so it doesn't
We're gonna
move.
put them in the stanchion and I'll stand on top. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Nobody will get hurt.
So our goats will get pampered this week, so that way they're all ready and pretty for the. Actually, I might actually give the boys a bath because they really stink right
We're
now.
gonna give them a bath like at 4 o'clock Sunday morning. They smell so bad.
They reek really, really
I love
bad.
them all.
Victor, can't wait to visit. I know. I heard you guys are making a trip up sometime.
Yay!
I don't think you picked those dates yet, but I did hear you guys are coming up.
We like visitors.
Yes, bring your camper. I think that's what you're doing. Yay.
What else is happening? It seems like we're missing something. Dun, 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 dun,
I think that's it.
We've been doing a lot.
Yeah, but it's nice to be back to normal.
Yes, it is going to
Yeah.
be heaven.
Now that
Although the
trips
leaves
are
are
over.
falling and there's anything changing yet. I don't know why the leaves are falling. That back porch is covered. I just cleaned it.
I know, that'd be really nice is doing videos with the fall, with the leaves changing.
Yes.
That would be really cool. I know, it was really neat. I was watching, somebody had posted that 2 years ago, Hurricane Floyd, right? It was Florence. Came through there last year, or 2 years ago, and it was just kind of like totally flooded back so many memories of, that was our tipping point for coming here. Of bringing our herd, and then Victor, you and your family came up, and the Perkins came up, and Angela came up, and kind of like took shelter here, and yeah, that was kind of our like
That was the last time I wasn't messing nothing.
Yeah, we were making a decision to move here, and so, oh wow, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of weird then. It's like all at the same time. Wow. So it was a flood of memories, that's for sure. And then to know that we've already been doing this for 2 years. Really?
Things didn't go as we planned, did they?
No. Not our plan.
Better. God's plan's
plan.
always better.
It sure is. It sure is. Yeah. But very, very cool.
Oh, she liked this. See, somebody watched the video.
Oh, yay. I'm glad. I know. Y'all need to watch
that was what I was going to say.
Mozzarella and yogurt video.
So I said on the video last week about making sure to like our YouTube page and stuff. We do have Instagram. There was something else I was going to say about that. Please like, comment. It causes it to show up more in the feed if you do that.
Yeah, so we're going to start putting more videos on YouTube. Because we noticed, like, we do these videos, but we can't save them, like, for the future to go back and look. And it's kind of like a bummer a little bit. So,
we really want to populate the YouTube channel a little bit more. So, we're going to do a lot of making the videos there and then having some type of, yes, Carrie, I know, some type of watch party on here so that everybody will watch the YouTube videos.
Yeah. Yep. And then I did a video for hay, cutting hay. That's on there. I think Melanie's going to try posting that in a special
it's going to be a test video on Facebook I'm going to post tomorrow. Because, when we make the video on YouTube and then we post it here, it's not getting any views. See, like, all of you are watching us right now.
Yeah.
It's not happening when we do the other, so we got to get it all figured out.
And then, and then it's like all of how many people like you and all that kind of stuff. It's like, really? You have to have a certain amount of friends?
Yeah. We can't be live on YouTube until there's like a lot of you.
Like,
and it's nice to have this conversation. So.
Yeah, it's more personable this way. So, all a learning experience for us. And then we're going to upgrade our equipment.
Yay.
Yep. So, there's just so much out there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we just need to find somebody that understands this equipment to ask questions to, because doing research on stuff, there's just like so much stuff out there. It's endless. Endless.
Tiffany soap is available on our shop.
Yeah.
Although we can get it to Asheville, and that's easier and better for you.
Oh, we have to make soap majorly. That's going to be our next thing. Maybe we'll do some live videos on that too. Of us making soap.
The fall and winter soaps, and I talked about those in another video. So if you want to go back and look, it's a short video about soap and lotion.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I did. I'll play with the whole grapes and soap thing. That didn't go the way I thought it was going to, but hey, mistakes make great products. So hopefully my mistake will make something really cool.
Yeah, we're gonna work on it, and fortunately the people we're working with are willing to work with us, so it's gonna be a good relationship.
Yep, exactly. And that's been really cool, is just, us meeting meeting the wineries and different people around here and starting to make those connections has been really awesome.
Because all of them are about the same time period new to the area.
Yeah, it's like God is just
same time.
Calling a bunch of people and to do the sort of the same kind of thing, and it's just really interesting to hear their story, because it's like, really, that's kind of what he did to us too. So this is kind of interesting. But I don't know. It's God's hand, His work. We just follow.
Come visit. We'll take you to all the wineries.
Yes.
Tell you what to get.
Start making some trips, and Melanie's gonna start doing picnics in the pasture. I love the whole.
What do you think? Picnics in the pasture? That's awesome. You did that really. We talked about the picnics. Yeah.
Yeah, picnics in the pasture.
We'll set up picnics for people so they can come out with their significant others or families and picnic in the pasture.
Yeah. The horses might bug you, but that's okay. We will keep the dogs locked up because they would totally drive you crazy.
Oh, yeah. Some people love them. The construction workers apparently love the dogs.
Yes.
Like,
oh my gosh.
Leave them?
Shane is like so mad at these dogs being up around the house. The construction workers come, they feed them their breakfast, and the dogs hang out all day long, laying in the front porch, laying in the living room.
These dogs have a job they're supposed to be doing.
They're like we are. We're making sure these guys are doing their job.
We're keeping you safe from the construction
They are
workers.
so spoiled. So spoiled.
Okay. About picnics, Carrie? What do you want to do with Alex? You want to picnic with Alex here? You come take pictures.
Yeah.
We'll trade.
We like trade out work.
Yeah, we'll get at that. So yeah, things are good here. I love this temperature much better than what we had a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the dogs can stay. Okay. Well, and Carrie knows how big these dogs are. Y'all, these dogs are giants.
Yeah.
Just absolutely
And
giants.
Sadie is just all a big ball of love. My gosh, she's kind of a little overboard on it, but it's okay. She just loves everybody. Just got to give everybody kisses. She just gets so excited.
That sounds like a great thing to do, Tiff. We're going to picnic together. Yeah, Tara and I decided we were going to feed our special deer family. I mean, we have lots of deer on the property. But we were going to feed our little special deer family in the pasture.
We fed the horses and
I
the
fed
donkeys.
the horses.
That was a waste of a bag of
I'm not
corn.
the brightest light all the time. The horses are like, yay, snack time. Poor dear.
Yeah.
All right, I guess that's it for now. But we will definitely be back through the week because we got a couple of special things going on to let y'all take part in it all with us.
Yep.
And,
So make sure you tune in on different times on Sunday. Next Sunday it's gonna be a busy day.
Yes,
So-
yes it is.
We kind of really like it's. I'm really excited about it because it's going to be like kind of demonstrating what we really plan on doing for the future of the whole, hospitality of doing a breakfast and then they'll be here for lunch and having a lot of people and a lot of animals, which we're not expecting a lot of animals, but this time we are. Hey, but let's experiment on a bunch of animals before we experiment on a bunch of people. This is a great idea.
Hi, Easton. I love you. Why, there are two Aunt Sissies. Oh, you get to be an Aunt Sissy too.
Thank you.
So, yeah, pray for me because I got to keep her in check because she does all that stuff and serve all these people food and be hospitable.
Yeah, that's what
It's
she
my
does.
job.
Yep, that's what she does very, very well. So, so it's going to be pretty exciting, and I just pray that we don't get overwhelmed.
We won't. It's going to be fun. It's going to be an awesome learning experience, and I can't wait to share it with y'all.
Yeah. So stay tuned.
Y'all have
Thank
a
you
blessed
guys.
day.
Bye.
Oops.